Good morning. Today I am here with you today to present my final presentation. This final presentation is on everything that I have learned throughout the semester of doing this class. This is going to run through everything through personal profile to my resume, everything in between that. My first off is my personal profiler. For some of it, it can affect it in a good and bad way. I feel like it will affect it in a better way because what I've done and what I'm doing currently. I've prepared a lot and I've been working throughout this overall this job that I wanted. It will most likely have a positive outcome and an outlook on it. With my personality, I have a very bubbly personality, and I'm very outgoing. So I feel like I can fit in pretty much any place. But some downsides to that is big workloads will overwhelm me, and I'll just kind of shut down because I'm like, oh no, I don't want to do that because there's just so much of it. So I have to take it little piece by piece. So I have to take it little by little, and then I can get a lot done. My next one is on the 16 personalities. For the 16 personalities, it kind of narrows down what's your more active personalities out of all of the personalities, out of the personalities you have. I wasn't really surprised what it said about me. It was all pretty spot on. It was very like you're here and you're a very outgoing person, and I'm like, yeah, actually I am. My next one would be the interest profiler, and welding would be the best for me because I enjoy it. It is something that once you learn it, I can use it in different stages of my life. Motocross racing, yes, I like it. It's fun. I've done it in the past, but I can't support family from where I am at the moment with it. Military is also a really good option because if you do it, it will pay for your schooling, housing, lodging, racing, the same thing, but all of that stuff. But the one thing that I'm still a little uneasy about is moving from base to base and moving my family. It is really hard on your wife and kids because they're never able to just settle down. They're always constantly getting up and moving. And it's really hard on the kids because they're moving schools, never able to make friends. Same with my wife. I've picked these 4 pictures because I really like welding. I have worked really hard towards it with all of the classes that I'm taking and going to take. With the top left one here, I would be making railing, and basically that's what I would be doing. I would be making railing and making industry things. The top right is that's what I want. I want a wife, and I would love 3 kids. This bottom right is where I would like to live eventually. It's in a really nice home in a really nice neighborhood. And bottom left is basically the same thing with my job. I would be welding again because I love welding. Welding is something that you can learn and you can use that in the different areas of your life. And if you use it, you can work anywhere, any state, any area. This screenshot here is of my expenses. Here you can see that most of my expenses will go to the family and a little bit every here and now and then. But with my income, I am roughly $8,000 short, which I will have to make some minor adjustments and prioritize some things, but that's no biggie for me. These next 3 screenshots here are, the top left one is my income for welding and how I'll be working. I'll be bringing home roughly about 36,000, and I'll be being paid bi-weekly and so forth. My overtime, I'll be working roughly a 40-hour week, and my overtime would be 15, and I'll be getting 15 for 15, and my overtime would be 30. So, 40-hour week, I'll be getting paid $30 an hour. My 15 overly hour, I'll be getting $15 an hour. My next one, this number 2 over here, is going to be my street motocross. It's not a place I would like to go because I would also have to be moving. Well, not moving, but I'll be gone for longer periods of time for racing. But it's still pretty good. Still good income. Military income is probably going to be the best because it's about $1,300 roughly. No, yeah, almost somewhere around there. But I would be gone for long periods of time, and it was just going to be hard. The reason why I think that welding would probably be the best opportunity for me is it will satisfy me because I will love my job, and I will have everything I will need in life. A good job, a good family, good income. And as the saying is, happy wife, happy life, really. A job that I like, a wonderful family, and enough funds to provide for my wife and kids. I love welding. It is something that I have started getting into since probably the end of middle school, beginning of junior high. I have a lot of family who welds, so it's just kind of an industrial thing in my family. I have ranked these. I've ranked these in the way of tuition, and I might have switched to welding and military. Welding, I ranked it the most expensive because of all the equipment and schooling. Is for the trade school, or the campus you want to go to, because there's ISU, Wyotech, and UTI. Those are all very expensive schools, but they're all very, very, very good trade schools. Or you could go up to like BYU or BYUI and just get a welding certificate, and then re-enroll and get certified for CAD. Motocross, I would pace this one second because where I would be starting, I would have to buy a gear, a better helmet, and a new bike. I need a bike. I don't have a bike, so I would have to buy everything I need for this one. Military, it's actually not that bad. They are willing to pay up half or full tuition. They will pay for your lodging, your food, any expenses you need, because you're basically serving your country per se. How I will be paying for all of my college and all the stuff I will need for that is working anytime I can get and doing any job so I can pay for college. I will most likely have a job when I go to college, and I will probably have an internship at a welding shop. So it's not that big of a deal for me. I'll just need to prioritize working, spending money, like saving money, and then college. And this is my resume. Last but not least, my resume. My current job is porter subs. I'm a coworker, so I do everything. I'm a cooker, I cook, like I prep food, I cut food, I make sandwiches and everything. I do have welding experience. I have 3 years of welding experience. I worked at Manufab. 3 years making industrial railings, stairs, and decks. My current education is a Madison High School. I'm still in school, but I do plan on graduating. Back to my Manufab, I'm on good terms with all my coworkers. I love them all dear to death. I love my bosses, but I had a manager who had very bad communication skills. And me, who one of my soft skills is communication, I had to learn and to adapt to his communication level so I can ask pinpointed and direct questions for what I needed. I thank you for coming and listening in to my presentation. I hope that you will have a good day, and thank you so much.